What's going on, guys? It's Argon here, and today I'm bringing you a video about which division you should use if you want to sprint faster for longer distances. If you guys have been getting into the beta, if you've been active in the community, you might have seen people, or you already know about this trick, where they're using the Bayonet Charge, which is a stock perk on the Infantry division, to extend their sprint out times. Now, the question is there really a benefit to doing this? Is this actually better than using the Airborne division, which actually has the built-in perk for extended speed? So what I did was, I went into another regular pub match. Sorry to my teammates for not contributing to the objective. However, I stood at the back of the map of Gibraltar and just took turns with a class with Infantry, with Airborne, and one with Expeditionary, so I could get a class that did not have either of these perks. I used the exact same weapons in all three scenarios, and I just ran across the map several times in the same spot to measure my times. You're seeing some of that results right here on the screen, but I'm gonna also put up for you the final results where I averaged out over the course of the many runs, and what you can see is the Expeditionary division sprinting time is 5.775 seconds on average when sprinting across the back of the map. For the Infantry division, it actually matches the Airborne division with 5.487 seconds for Infantry and about 5.483 seconds average for the Airborne division. That's roughly the same. You could ultimately say that these are roughly the same because I may have, not timed my bayonet charges correctly, and I'll get into that in a second. So for the intents of this test, you could say that these are the same, which is really the results we're looking for here. I also compared them to the standard walking time just to see how much of a decrease in time you would see by using any of these divisions. As you can see, the standard walk time average is 7.475 seconds. So if we compare them against the standard walk time, what you can see is the Expeditionary division or any of the other divisions that don't have the speed bursts, there is a 22.7% increase over standard walking time. For Infantry and Airborne, it's roughly the same, 26.6% increase over the walking time. What you could show is that's kind of a marginal, it's your opinion really. When you're setting up your divisions, it's not a massively increased benefit to using one of these divisions. Now again, I am working on the back of the map in a small section. If I had a private lobby, I could have done a long range test, and I believe these times will change over longer ranges. Unfortunately, I couldn't test this in this match because I kept getting shot at, so that was not going to be able to be tested. But when we get the full launch, we could do this test again over longer ranges and see if there really is a difference. I would say the takeaway from this is take it with a grain of salt. Think about how your play style is. The biggest difference is if you are using the Bayonet Charge method and you're in the middle of a Bayonet Charge, you become basically helpless if you encounter an enemy that you need to engage. I do not believe you can YY out of a Bayonet Charge yet. Maybe they'll fix that to make it more viable, or maybe that's the balance to keep you from using it, but that's what's going to happen. If you're Bayonet Charging, you run into an enemy, you're going to get shot. But if you're using the Airborne, it's a lot more straightforward. Just sprint, stop, sprint, stop, sprint, stop. And again, of course, when you're using the Bayonet Charge, not only are you going to be helpless if you encounter an enemy, but also you got to time your charges the right way, because there is a cooldown and recharge time with those bayonet charges as well. So that's it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Does this help? Does this make you guys think differently about your classes? If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe. And if you're not following me on social media, all the links will be in the description of this video below. And as always, guys, my name is Argon, and I'll see you next time. Peace.